Hello, hello. Am I live? I am live. I can't do my intro yet because I'm still trying to work out how to use this little tiny thing. But I think I have chat up. I got top chat. I think I should change that to live chat. It's weird not having audio and video check. What? Who is in the chat? Paul McCarthy, hello. Howdy folks, he says. There's my Bob Taylor. Hey, hey. Uncle Smiley says hello and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. He said hello to Joel. Yes, you are live. AV is good. Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to check my second camera here just to see that we can see my... Ooh. Little slick man just swim away. Okay. But yeah, we could see inside my eel tank. There's my Dojo Loach. And there's my Triton. Oh, he's all lit up on the screen, huh? Yeah, baby. Hello, Jeff. And of course we have my Peaches and Cream back here. Peaches and Cream. And then we got the 30 long. Axolotl, where is he? Axolotl. We'll take a quick peek at my 75 gallon. That's full of reflections. Angelfish that I've never got to breed. Don't ask me why. And I'm back. I just wanted to make sure that that camera was working, just in case you guys want to see anything. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about my wish lists, my fish wish list, you know, my fish list. Of if John ever said to me, which he hasn't, what fish would you like for your fish room this year? Wouldn't that be nice? Hello, Shady Grady. Is Patrick in the house? I didn't see Dragon. Hello, y'all. Shady Grady. Scotty, good evening. Installing emergency lights on my new car and listening. Awesome. Well, that sounds pretty exciting. Emergency lights. Are they like the flashing lights or fog lights? Or in case you're stuck, it tells people to get back. Step behind the line. There's a TV show. It was a hospital. She was like, behind the line. She was like real, tried to be real nasty about it, but she wasn't. She was a cutie. Anyway, and I don't even remember what show that was. I don't know why I said that. He's up there. Yeah, just saw him. I'm very glad. I'm trying to figure out how to get this chat to be elongated, because it's just a little box. I could see. Nope, that didn't do it. Nope, that didn't do it. Now I went and done it. Should not have been pushing buttons already. Now I got it nice and long. Long. So I want to know in the chat, if somebody came up to you and said, if you could have any fish for Christmas, not like dream fish you don't have the tank for, but something that you're equipped to house right now, what would that be? Because I was trying to think, and honestly, I love my Triton. The eel has grown on me like you wouldn't believe. The little tiny end tail of this knife fish that I never actually get to see the knife fish, just his little tail, they're all growing on me, especially my Triton. I love my Triton. But I think I would like another variation. I can't say the words. I guess it's not a fish, it's an amphibian. My axolotls. I would like another bloodline in here. Hey Dennis! Hello, hello everybody! Scotty says, red and blue. Oh, red and blue for the fire. Oh, that kind of emergency. Okay, Bob, I'm on my phone. I put Patrick and put you in coral. I think I'm lost. I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made of? I better turn that off. It's got a binging. That's my daughter's chat. When I got 4 daughters in one chat, it can get a little dingy. Like my ding-a-ling. I did a 2 yellow perch. That is a nice. That would be nice. Jeff says the CW11 111 Fireball Cories, or why can't I read that one? I get there. Oh, no, I just lost my chat. Huh. You just closed a dockable window. If you'd like to show it again, use the dock menu. Okay. Dock, chat, chat. Okay, okay. Now we got it. And or L, I see it just still doesn't say. That's crazy. L046. Okay. A dozen raccoon tetras. I've never heard of that. A raccoon tetra. I gotta see this. What is a raccoon tetra? Hey Siri, what is a raccoon tetra? I got raccoons, I got frogs, lionfish. I don't think Siri knows what a raccoon tetra is. Black skirted tetra. Siri's just making up stuff. Here we go, raccoon tetra. Oh, wow, that is just absolutely gorgeous. This is what I got for a raccoon tetra. Gotta get it out of the flash. Quite beautiful. I like that. I do. Dan has the raccoon tetras. Ooh, see, I never heard of that before. I think I'd like another morph. I want to say maybe a copper axolotl, but it's not a fish. The Hoplo catfish I could use with several of those. You know, Pandagaras. Oh my God, there's so many. Now, you know what I would like? Honestly, I talk about this every week, so I gotta say this is what it is, because when it just came to my mind, I want that 50-gallon, that 55-gallon over there filled with a lot of nanofish. That is what I would like. Not specific which ones. Irana, Cycla, Homonusius. Oh my God, you gotta make me look it up. Iran Ocycla. Hold on. Formosensis. Formosensis. Oh. Oh, wow. That's quite interesting. Tom, why? There's got to be another place I could put the chat where it doesn't get in my way, and I can see the other end of it. I'm going to try to make it small. I'm pushing buttons, guys. There we go. I made it smaller. Oop. I made it smaller, and now I can move it over in its little space, and it is... what do you call it? It's truncated. It's not truncated anymore. It wraps around. Beautiful! Look at this fish. I'll give it a minute until I can figure out what I'm doing. Give it to Tom. He knows all the cool fish, man. Way cool. Bob, you know I can't afford Dan's prices as much as I would love to support him. Me too. Jim's Fish. Alishan. Jim's Fish. Ooh. Hi, Jim. Oh, he's saying hi to Jim's Fish. And then saying hi to Alishan. He wasn't saying, Alishan, check out Jim's Fish. That's pretty cool. That is, you know what fish I do enjoy, and they're little tiny, tiny ones, those, tiny rasboras. I got like 3 different species of them. And let me tell you, they take little to no food, and they're just amazing. Absolutely amazing. We got a pretty cool speaker. Let's see if I can find it. Coming up at the Bucks County Aquarium Society, which is the first Thursday of the month. And his name is Roy Allen. And he's going to be talking about the native fish that are suitable for a 20-gallon aquarium. So that is going to be fascinating. I don't know where one would get native fish, or would you catch them? Well, not this time of year, I don't think. If I won that $300 gift certificate last Wednesday, I would have ordered them. Yeah, could you imagine winning a gift certificate to Dan's Fish? Then I would have other choices. Then I would have other options. That would make it a little more real. You know what? I didn't make it. I made mine realistic, not a wish list. Because I have a hard time thinking wish list when I know it's not like there. It's not going to happen. Why can't I get this chat just to stay put? Like, just, you know why? Because I try to move it and it's acting like I'm doing something crazy. No. Okay, you just stay right there. There we go. Oh, a dozen pygmy cories. In the beginning, I had pygmy cories. And they were absolutely adorable. And I had them in a 55-gallon, so they look so tiny. But my 55-gallon was heavily planted. It was like my first kind of aquascape. It was very childlike, but I liked it a lot. Yeah, me too. Woo-hoo, me too. This chat sucks on this Obi-Wan Kenobi software. Jonah's Aquarium is where I ordered natives. Oh, I'll have to try it. I'll have to look it up. Hey, beautiful people, look at that. Ooh, let's get tanked. Whip's World's in the house, right there. Whip's World. Oh, it's kind of far away. I don't even know if you could see it. I'm going back until I hit the canister filter. Let's get tanked. Woohoo! Let's get tanked. Just sent out another Whip shirt today. People are going to be wearing Whip all over the place. They're going to have his face plastered on their bodies. Mud skippers. You know what? I don't need any fish. I don't want any fish. I would like a better suited setup for my mud skippers. That's what I would like. They're in I guess it's a 45-gallon. It's only 12 inches deep. So it looks like it could be a 29. But it's a little bit longer. A little bit longer than a 29. It's like 36 inches long, not 30 or 29 inches. So I think a 50-gallon, 2/3 of the way filled with brackish water. And I think when I got mine, I was with Alishan when I got my first mud skipper. And I think I was like trying to set it up pretty quick, and I never really revisited that. I mean, it works well. Tennessee Fish Fam in 45 minutes. Yahoo! Whip's World's getting tank time. That's right. So I put a post on Facebook. I love mud skippers. Me too, Paul. They are so personable That it's not even funny. And everybody kept saying these two are going to fight because I added a second African mud skipper in there, but they have been getting along for, that's going on a year and a half now. But there's a lot of places to hide, a lot of territories to claim. I tried dubia roaches. I just felt like I was hurting the dubia roaches. I don't think I'll ever do that again. For some reason, I don't mind hurting crickets, putting them in the brackish water. I don't mind putting earthworms in the brackish water. But the dubia roaches kind of hurt because I kind of see them as, yeah, they're my food, but they're also kind of like pets. So I wasn't a fan of that. The dubia roaches. Dubia roaches. Saying hi with my friend. Ooh, saying hey to Shady Grady. So yes, I am very frustrated that my computer situation isn't getting better. I cannot edit anything. As soon as I open the edit software, it must be too much of a battery load. Because keep in mind, my battery on my computer is plugged in, but if it's a little, it just doesn't recharge the battery. And if whatever software I'm using is a little more than what the battery can handle, it just shuts down and restarts again. It is so frustrating. So frustrating. Because, you know, I got like 3 or 4 channels, and I love to edit, and it's been now so long since editing, I'm getting ready to say F it, like. But I did put out a thing on Facebook. I know when I was working, I had 2 or 3 computers. 2 or 3 laptops. Don't ask me why, I just did. And now I only have that one, and so I put out a question to anybody local, any one of my friends that are local, if they have an extra laptop I could use. You know, preferably like a MacBook Pro, because all my software is suited for Macintosh, Apple. Window Liquor, Love Potion number 9. Window Liquor number 5. Hi, Susie. What's up, peeps? That's right. But now that I started actually pacing out and scheduling posts on Facebook for my business, I feel like nobody is getting any of my posts now. Like, and I think that's very odd. Like, why would me posting more, maybe because I'm posting like things for sale, that it stopped pushing out there, or because I'm posting things for sale, people aren't clicking on them, and if you don't click on them, you stop seeing them. I don't know what the issue is. Dang it, I'm going to have to buy more dubias. I was feeding my tarantula palmetto bugs. Ooh. I put out borax, and now all my palmetto... Oh, you put out borax. Yeah, I gotta be careful with things like that and diatomaceous earth, because although I like what it does for the bugs and insects and things I don't want, I do not like what it does if it gets a hold of my roly-polies or my dubias or the little insects that I just love. And why do I like some and not others? I don't know. Why do I like most animals but not mice? I'm not a fan of mice. I went in to get my tortoise flower toppers because I left them on the misting system in my reptile room. The bag was empty with a little hole in the bottom and a bunch of mouse poop left over. I'm like, are you kidding me? They ate every flower topper there was. And that was like a little bit of sprinkles on top of my tortoise's food. I was so upset, because the chances of me getting that again are slim to none. So I have been saving my dog treats, come in these plastic jars with lids. I am saving every one of them. I told Joe we are not ever throwing another one away. Any food that I get that's in these little Ziploc bags or these little, like, this is good. This is good. Mice cannot get in this. But the other pouches that we get, yeah, they eat it all. And I'm tired of trying to fight the mice, especially like now when it's winter and it's cold out, there's nowhere for them to go. What am I going to do, right? What am I going to do? Am I going to make that a big thing and that becomes a huge chore? And then once I catch them, like, where am I going to take them? I'm going to get my car and drive somewhere? Like, oh my God. I'm just going to let them be. I don't even know because I gave up on them. Dang it, I'm going to have to buy more dubias. Yeah, that's one of the things. I haven't seen a post on Facebook from you in forever. That's what I'm saying, Patrick. Like, I think once I started posting on, I created several pages. One for, you know, the skating thing. I created a page for my resin art and my sublimation and shirts. And I created another page, I forget what for, on my plants maybe. That was a couple years ago. But once I started scheduling out posts on those, and then when I post on my Susan Wood O'Connor, I'm not even seeing that anybody's seeing them. Or if they are, nobody's even like clicking like, nobody's even saying, yeah, whatever, it'd be nice to have an extra one. Huh. Nope. No. And it's a shot in the dark. And the light that it has is mine. Here's a shot in the dark. Anyone have a MacBook Pro that they're not using and willing to allow me to use it for a few months? Look at this, like nobody. I don't understand. And I got thousands of people out there. So I'm sure they changed how people watch what. And if you don't watch it all the time, or if you don't respond to certain people all the time, they're just not in your feed anymore, which I get it. If I don't want to see this so-and-so stuff, I stop commenting and then I stop seeing it. But then when you stop seeing it, you stop seeing it. I saw the post yesterday asking about the laptop. Did you? Okay, you saw it. Because what I'm seeing here is nobody saw it, nobody clicked on it. Nobody's even saying, are you out of your mind? Nada. But yeah, maybe people are seeing it and because they don't have one, they're just next. And maybe I am the oddball that for some odd reason, when I was working, I had 3 laptops, you know. I know I'm a little odd that way. Of course, Facebook seems to think I need add every other post on my feed now. I know, right? I don't have Apple. Careful what you ask for, Patrick, right? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Apple either, and I would love to be able to get away. This is a little, what I'm using here is a little, it's like it's called a notebook, I think. It doesn't have much power to it, but it doesn't shut off when it's turned on. I just don't have any of my editing software for this. Like, I don't have my live software for this. I have to learn Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, I didn't know. It would say I would have to learn StreamYard or whatever. It's like, I use Ecamm. I pay for Ecamm because I like Ecamm and I like the interaction Ecamm has with the Apple computer, where you can just plug and play any camera. So I was able to plug in 4 of my cameras, and I could have all different parts of my fish room showing, and it was just fun. And I could play my music in the background. Now I can't even get the chat to show up in the corner without overtaking the whole screen. It's like, what? Yeah, you heard me. What? I'm not complaining, Bob. Hello, Vincent, my friend. How are you? So I am asking what other people, we've gotten some amazing fish so far, what you would have on your fishy list. If you had a wish list and someone was going to buy you fish, I would definitely like a couple of schools. I'm going to say my dream tetra is the rummy nose tetra. I would love about 40 of them, 30 or 40 of them. I would love some corridors. I don't have any cory cats. I think I have like 3 albinos that were rehomed to me, spread out here and there, but I don't have any. I don't have any to try to breed. I don't have any. Or should, I was just reading this, who did a thing on small cichlids? Was it Bob Steenfott? Maybe some smaller cichlids. Now, I really like the idea of having a huge schooling and shoaling communities, plural, in that aquarium. This one right here. Let me get it ready. That one right there. It's a 50-gallon. That's got an extra hang on the back just to clear it up. From here to here. And it's about 18 inches deep. What else do we have over there? That is my baby turtle tank. That is Nada. This has my leopard gecko. These are my miniature, the little tiny rasboras. And this is my half moon with my white clouds. This is my daughters, and there's the leopard gecko, and these are the turtles. And this is my 75-gallon, which that could do. That would actually do very well. It's got some lemon tetras. That would do very well with what I'm talking about also, and that's heavily planted. This is more set up over here because it's got about 3 of my clown roaches. 4. I look like I'm going to see them out playing, like count 1, 2, 3, 4. Some clown loaches, but they're little. They're only that big. And my blue pleco. That's the only thing that's in there. I don't know what happened to the Acara. I checked the filter. I checked her on the sides. My little regular Acara is non-existent. But then again, in a month I might see them swimming around. Who knows? I did put some of the parrotfish in there. I have some of the polar blue parrotfish that needed a safe haven to go to, so I just threw them over there. Oh, because I put my, I have 2 yearlings, maybe they're 2.5 years, 3 years old, red air sliders. They're about that big. But they're too big for that tank, and they're way too big for the baby tank, so they're in a 55-gallon with their own basking area. But I had to move those polar blue cichlids out. So I think I have the fish. You know what's on my wish list? Somebody to help me. Someone to help me to move the heavy stuff around and get some of this heavy stuff that doesn't belong in this fish room anymore out. That would be nice. That would be so nice. I also ordered some tadpole Mad Toms. I don't know what a Mad tadpole is. I tested my water from the tap the other day. I'm afraid to. The pH 10. It used to be 7.8. 10. I tested it 5 times over 2 days. I'm going to have to back keeping marijuana. Oh, Mauna again, I guess. 10. That is like liquid. What does rock? What call it? Liquid rock. Discus. Oh, and 100 cardinal tetras. But somebody needs to buy me whip. Buy me a whip-sided tank. And all equipment you big tank people have. Love, love, love the setup MD Fish Tanks just did. I gotta go check that out. Hidden Reef has assorted cories for $2.99, mostly albino, and what looks like Aeneas. Oh, Mbuna. Oh, Mbuna would be nice, but not with cardinal tetras. That's for darn sure. Yeah, my Mbunas out there. I still have my rusty cichlid and a couple of the other Mbunas, but the yellow labs have pretty much taken over with when they started mating and they started breeding. But I love the bright yellow, so I am not complaining in any way, shape, or form. I haven't had to add anything or rearrange. It's just all copacetic over there. They got the order. Hello, Larry D. What is going on, Larry? We're talking about on our wish list what we would like. What we would like. Yeah, I think my wish list. Oh, and these roseline sharks. Mine are starting to get a little bit bigger. They're bigger than all the fish in the tank now, and I knew they were going to happen. I just didn't think it would be that fast. I don't know how long they'll be good in a 4-foot long tank. Well, they'll probably be good in there for a while, because even if I put them in my 75, it's still 4 foot long. It's just deeper. Deeper and taller. Oh, and the Pandagara in there. Yeah, I like this tank a lot. I like this. Oh, I forgot to... It got to about 60 degrees for about 2 days. So I thought, what a great time. I never grabbed out those Java fern out of my outside pond. So I started fishing around the bottom, and they came out huge. Huge, I say. And I love them. But my hand was so painful, because just because it was 60 degrees out doesn't mean the water wasn't freezing. The TDS is 285. That's what mine is. Mine's around 285 out of the tap. But my pH is around 6.8. It's like almost perfectly neutral. My size tank, I think MD has, is a 6-footer. Oh, planning on discus to 8 foot. When bigger. Never had anything that big. Discus are gorgeous. Gorgeous. And they say they're not as hard to keep. Triple red apistogramma is mine. I know a couple months ago, one of our local fish stores, the Hidden Reef, I think, had the triple red. And I looked at them for a while. And I looked at them, but they had 2 males. They didn't have a pair. I'm like, I think I would want a pair. Oh, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Oh, I love other people's wish lists. Now, do you guys have people in your lives that care that you want fish and are going to get you fish, or is that just up to you? Like, I know John, he does not understand why I would want a different kind of fish, or why I would want some corridors, because I got lots of other fish. So he keeps asking, so what else do you want? You know, of course I say laptop, because I'm desperate to edit videos again. And he goes, no, something we can afford. So now I'm like, well, and I want help moving things around, and he's not willing to help me. I don't think he's supporting my habit as much as my hobby. I said habit, didn't I? As much as he used to. But that's all right. Get my hair out of my face. It's all staticky with the winter. I wake up and it's like clinging to my face. Triple red apistogramma sounds good. Definitely breeding pairs. That's what I want. Definitely breeding pairs if I go with the small cichlids. That tank over there that I just showed you, the 50-gallon, the old school Odell, where the glass is probably a 1/4 inch thick. It's super heavy tank. I'm never moving that tank again. It's just staying there forever. That's suited for small cichlids because there's like no plants in it. There's no plants in it. Where my 75 is a deep bed with lots of different plants. Could it use more? Could always use more, but it's got the 4 angels, hoplo catfish, maybe half dozen lemon tetras that are kind of old. I got them old. Tennessee's Fish Fam is up next. What time? I don't have a clock. I do have a clock. In 20 minutes. 25 minutes. Woo-hoo! And I think I'm going to run upstairs for the Tennessee fish. You guys want to see in this 30-gallon? You guys care? I'm going to show you my 30-gallon long. Okay. I'm going to go slow now in hopes that you can see what I see. And this is where it starts. And it doesn't look like any fish, but underneath that sponge filter is about 7 or 8 coolie loaches. Here comes my Striata botea loach. And we got some White Cloud Mountain minnows, some carrying eggs. And here's a beautiful roseline shark. I have 3 of them. Look how beautiful they are. And in that middle trunk, see, it looks like a tree trunk. Oh, you just saw Pandagara. There are 3 or 4 Pandagara that seem to have found a hollow spot in there where they stay. There's a White Cloud Mountain minnow carrying eggs. And I just keep moving down, and there's just more and more of these small fish, which I love. the White Cloud Mountain minnows, and of course I've got endlers. I got about 20 endlers in here. Some breeding, some obviously babies. And coming, all the coolie loaches seem to be on the other end. So I kind of have, oh look at all those Pandagara and the coolie loaches slithering around the bottom. And then I go to the end. Now those roseline sharks are getting beautiful, aren't they? There were 3 and they were smaller than my White Cloud Mountain minnows. But oh, here comes some coolie loach. Yeah, there's like 6 or 7 coolie loaches. There's the Botea loach. That's probably my oldest fish in my fish room. And underneath that filter is tons. I got a question from Vincent. What kind of fish is Triton? Excuse me. He is very large, and he is an Amphilophus. Let's go to Triton. Woo, hello. Let me get me down. Okay, I'm going to try to back it up. But this is Triton. He is, I'm going to say he's 12 inches. No, this is an 18-inch tank, so he's probably 15 inches now. Nose to end, oh, big yawn tail. And he is one mean son of a gun, but he is absolutely beautiful. And if I was to get 6 juvenile, I would hope to find a breeding pair and try that. But look how gorgeous his colors are. Hello. He's an Amphilophus trimaculatus. Now they may have reclassified him since that. That's what I call him. But he is in the same family as like the red devil. I think they use this fish when they're making the flower horn. This puts the ornery in flower hornery. Oh, baby. Look how beautiful. He's got the blue surrounding these little black spots. He is gorgeous. The beautiful trailing. Now this side he's got a heart. His black spot is a heart. But that is my Triton. He's in a 75 and he pretty much goes front to back with maybe an inch to spare. And he rearranges the substrate all the time, and that is his hide. He loves it. Behind it, it's not solid. It's like a arc. It's a cave. And he has had that since he was an itty bitty baby, since I got him. And I got him right around the time of the pandemic, because I remember wearing a mask into Mark De Niro's store at the time. And I want to say it's the one over New Jersey, so he was already left the King of Prussia area. So I think I got him. I've had him for 4 years, and he was not really a Jew. It was easily to see that he was a male at that time. But I really wish I had gotten a female, because I would put side by side 275s, if not 2 125s, to see if I could get them to mate. And I would put in one of them like a divider, and remove the divider and put it back here and there. But that is my Triton Trimac. He is a beautiful fish and a big boy. Mean is fine. Good. He is mean. Oh, and he's very, he interacts with the cat all the time. All the time he interacts with the cat. I think he wants to eat the cat, but the cat likes to get on top of his tank. I have his tank, the glass lid, and weighted. Let's see if you can see that. So it's hard to see. I use this as a weight, that light, and it's glass. There's glass under here. There's another extra piece of glass, and this is wedged in so that it almost like locks the glass in, because he's not like a big jumper, but when he gets excited, this 75 gallon is not big enough for him. I wish he had a big, huge tank. He could be a showpiece tank. If you had one huge, massive tank in your living room, that would be my pick. While moving my 150, I had to take my Jaguar out, so I measured him, and he's right at 14 inches. Wow, very nice. That's another big fish. That's a big Jaguar. Jaguar. I saw someone else use this today or yesterday, so I can't claim it. I thought this up. Oh, I can't claim that I thought it up. Smash that thumb like it owes you money, people. Now that's funny shit. Yes. Yes, I like big fish, and I cannot lie. Now, Peaches and Cream are getting big, don't get me wrong, but they're still like 12 inches. My Bashirs are much longer than, obviously, 12 inches. My Bashirs might be closer to 20 inches. And they do make for amazing pets. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to go... We'll see. Okay. If I hold it up and down, you can see my ornate, oops. I'm going to turn my back to the screen so I won't see. But there he is. His back tail here, and he goes all the way up into there. So if he starts, here he comes. And there's two ornates in here. And then there's my, I call enchilada. And deputy eye or whatever. But this tank, besides my two Starry Nights, female electric blue Jack Dempsey, and these two gorgeous Peaches and Cream Oscars. And of course my silver. Oh, wow, did you see those two? They weren't happy being on the same side of the tank. Not saying that they're like mates or anything. They might both be male. So it would be nice if I had, I want to say, one more larger tank. If I had like a 8-foot long tank, 2 feet deep, 4 foot wide, I could put some of these fish, or leave some of these fish behind and put some of the larger fish in that tank so they had more room, more space. That is what I'm thinking. I might have to rehome some of them if I don't get a larger one. But in order to get a larger one, I have to tear down my 40-gallon breeder wall. I have a wall of 10 40-gallon breeders. I love my 10 40, don't get me wrong. It's got my Congo Tetras. It's got my Platinum Parrotfish. It's got my Ornate Rainbows. Another one is my Multifasciatas and Burchardies. And I'm missing 1, 2, 3. But I think they would all fit in here. They would all fit in this. You know what? They would all fit in here. And if I tore down that, I think Scotty wants some. Anybody want 40-gallon breeders too? I know Scotty wants them. I would do that, knowing that I would build a stand that is about 2.5 feet tall. I don't want it very tall. I want it to only come up to my knees because I want it to be a super big, covering the whole wall. I would make the stand, like build it, and they will come. Because there's been a couple times where people were getting rid of large tanks and I couldn't take it because I wasn't ready. So I thought, if I get ready, yeah, I don't think I am capable of doing a plywood tank, nor do I think I could afford it. I am looking for a free tank if I'm going that big, and I've seen many of them come across our paths in the last several years. But if I was making my own, I'd have to buy that front glass, or that front piece, that front plexi. That's pretty big. No, I don't think it's in my skill box to make it. Like, I like to think a carpenter, I can make things. And I can build a stand. But even like building this duck house outside is taking me forever because I don't know what I'm doing. So, oh, if I weren't so far away, that would be a fun collaboration, bringing some people that know what the hell they're doing. Oh my gosh, that would be fun to videotape too. Nobody takes Pacu Bob. That's the problem. People buy them and don't realize they're going to need a tank that's multiple thousands of gallons. Yeah, right? What? That right. You got that right, Whip. Yeah, I feel that about some of my other ones, like the Bashirs and the Silver Dollars are going to start getting big. The Oscars aren't going to get too big, but maybe my Amphilophus isn't going to get much bigger either. But I think the Eela is going to get bigger. The Bashirs are going to get bigger. What else do I have that's going to get bigger? And I think it would be nice to have a huge tank with all my Oscars in it. Keeping like a 180 for in case there's a problem, and remove the one that's a problem and put it in here and have all the rest, because I would love an Oscar tank. I would love that. I've got an Oscar upstairs. I got an Oscar in the other room. The Oscar in the other room are with other, what are they with? Bredori? No. Biahes. 3 Biahes I got. And they are growing quite rapidly too. I'm kidding, they're here to stay. Life Lessons crew. What is going on, Melvin? Oh, here comes my kitty. Ooh, I got a new animal. I think I have time to talk about my new animal. Let me see if I got time to talk. Oh, it's magic. Somebody put a post on Facebook for a pretty large rabbit that they all of a sudden became so allergic they were having a hard time breathing. Now keep in mind they got Pomeranians, and the rabbit was used to running around with all the Pomeranians, so that told me, okay, it's an indoor rabbit right now. So this season definitely cannot be an outdoor rabbit. So it doesn't matter what kind of castle I build them outdoors. A rabbit has to build up that coat throughout the summer, fall, while it gets colder. But indoors is staying indoors this year. And then I'll start to acclimate him and see how he does. But I got a gorgeous, gorgeous rabbit. Bigger than my cat. Let's see if I got a picture. A picture. Let's see if I got a picture. I think I do. Now I might have video. I don't know how good that is. Yeah, I can sit here for a while before it even pops in. Yeah, I didn't do a very good job at the video, did I, guys? No, I didn't do a good job at the video, sorry. But he's beautiful and he's cuddly, and I cuddle with him, and the cat sits on the bed with us, and she has explored the rabbit, and there's no issues there. She's kind of afraid of the rabbit because the rabbit's larger. But the dogs, I have built a prison where the dogs never ever can get to the rabbit, ever. So unfortunately, while I'm getting used to the rabbit, the dogs have been in the dog room, which they can see me, they can hear me, they just can't get to me for now. But I want to fix the downstairs. There's 32 feet of run. That's perfect for a rabbit. Perfect for a rabbit. We'll have lots of places. And I'm down here 3 times a day. And I can still take him upstairs when it's time, because he loves to watch TV with us. He watches TV. He literally watches TV. I'm doing good. I'm putting together the National Lampoon Christmas Vacation puzzle. Oh, that's cool. Glenn Wood, my brother Glenn, my big brother Glenn Wood is in the house. Guys, say hey to Glenn. He just had a birthday on December 6th. He's an old man. He also plays Santa. Let's see if I got a picture of him in here playing Santa. I know I do, because he makes a pretty darn good Santa. Ooh, 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 it's magic. Maybe I don't have him in here. I lied, guys. I lied to you. Oh, I was looking at him on Facebook. Facebook. But that's my brother Glenn. Yeah, no. I thought I saved it to my phone. I lied. I'm a liar. Someone slapped Q's hand. No more adopting more animals, lady. I know, right? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Done, I say. Now, he doesn't have it on his page, of course. Yes, he does. Here we go. I'm going to try it one. Whoop. That's my brother Glenn. He's older than me. He's old. Hi, Glenn. Happy birthday. Everyone's saying hi to Glenn. I was supposed to get a tiny white and black Chihuahua this evening, but the lady in Georgia couldn't meet me. Aww. Aww. Yeah. That's pretty cool, though. That's cool. So that's what's on my wish list, and I'm glad to hear what's on your guys' wish list, but I don't think I have fish. I think what I would like is, if there's a real wish list, is someone to help me clear out the big heavy things that I just can't. I can carry them out, but I'm good for one or two, and then I'm done. Where I got like 7 or 8. I just want to make it more roomier, more enjoyable to hang out down here, you know what I mean? And no, my brother does not live close to me. He lives 3 hours away. Oh my gosh, this is a picture of him and his wife, Mr. and Mrs. Santa. Oh, it's not going sideways. Mr. and Mrs. Santa, that's his wife Mary. Look how beautiful they are. Oh my God. That is awesome. I am going to keep that picture. I got to download it. Do you know people can just save your picture, save photo? That is a great picture of you guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh. You got to get it close and then back it up. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Santa. The real Mr. and Mrs. Santa right there. Yeah, baby. Thank you for sending me that. It would have been a minute before I found it. Would have been a New York second. Oh my God, they're so cute together, aren't they? How long you guys been married? They've been married forever. Forever. I'm going to remind you next time you tell us what you got. Thank you, Patrick. I would appreciate that. Because this I knew a couple weeks ahead of time. The lady posted it. Then she wanted us to come over and meet the rabbit and see if it was a good fit. Well, let me tell you. I'm going to say it out loud so you can talk me off the ledge. They have a very elderly Yorkie that they found wandering the streets. They have gone. Nobody wants them. Nobody's claiming them. They think the owner may have been an older gentleman or couple that it's easier to think that passed away than people just left it behind and moved. But it is a cuddle bug, and he's in his last few years of life, you know, and they really would be happy if we got rehomed. And then I have to look at the big pictures. My 2-year-old black labs are not soft and cuddly yet. They're wild and crazy. I sent a T-pic in chat. T-pic in chat. I did not get... Oh my goodness. And you said no, Bob? Look at this. This is the one that Bob was going to meet, but for some reason they couldn't meet up. That's a cutie. It looks very similar to... Growing up, I had a toy fox terrier. And her name was Frisky. That is so adorable. My wish list to just get my tanks cleaned up and enjoy them without being in construction mode, right? How great would that be? Tennessee Fish Fam with Aqua Gardens in Tennessee. Oh, this is going to be good. Jeff, she is in Pennsylvania. Susie's a cheap pick is in our private chat. He's beautiful. Borrow Scotty for some labor tanks. You know, Scotty will tank some of the tanks. He will absolutely come and take some of the tanks. It's just I'd have to, you know, drain them, wash them, get them ready. Her truck wouldn't start. I'll drive to Georgia tomorrow for him. Aw, looks evil. No, he's just looking down. You don't like evil. Aww. Aww, that's nice. So I'm telling you ahead of time about the Yorkie. I know in my heart of hearts, I want the Yorkie, but it wouldn't be fair to my puppies. Because already while I'm acclimating the rabbit to our household, they're kind of like, you know, not being the center of attention. Glenn says 37 years. It'll be 38 years in March he's been with Mr. and Mrs. Claus. 38 years. That's actually my brother Glenn and Mary. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. That's big doings, baby. That's big doings. Dragon, are you looking to be banned? She had a non-starting trick. She did have a non-starting truck. Crystal, where's Crystal? Crystal's Pets and Plants. Hello, honey. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Everybody say hey to Crystal, too. Wow, it is time. I have to go get a cup of coffee so I can be ready for Tennessee Fish Fam. I'm going to go upstairs. I'd end in my theme song, but I don't know as I have it. Like, that kind of makes me a little sad. It shouldn't, but it does, because I begin and end all my live streams with it. Maybe if I go to it here, I could just play it. Right? How cheesy am I? Very cheesy. Yeah, I don't see how you get to it. Oh well. Yeah. No. I would sing it, but as you guys know, that is not me singing. That is my daughter singing. And I do not have what it takes to sing something like that. Would that be under, if I have to go into YouTube Studio? YouTube Studio? Oh, wow. We just know that think in your head of the song and it'll get stuck in your head anyway. How's that? That makes me sad. I'm not going to be sad though, because I was sad all day over this stupid computer. I'm going to get sad over a non-entity, but I was very sad that I couldn't edit anything. I couldn't do Alright guys, I will see you on Tennessee Fish Fam. I do wish I could play my song that my daughter sings. I just love it so much. And does anybody know how to end? No. No, I don't, but that's okay. I could just sit here the whole time.